Hello, everyone. How are we doing this fine afternoon? Thank you for joining us for our opening show for our Matilda Grades 1 to 3 show. My name is Billy. I'm the director of the show and the director of musical theater at the Actors Garage. To my right, we have
Michaela Mackey. I am the voice director and music director. And I'm Layla Bradley. I am the choreographer.
So before we get started, I wanted to make sure I got a few thank yous. This show would not have been possible without the help of a lot of people and the collaborative efforts of pretty much the entire community. So first, I would like to thank the Actors Garage community for bearing with us with our changes in staff. This is my first show at the Actors Garage, so I'm really very grateful for how welcomed you all made me feel and made the team feel, so thank you for that. Second, I would like to thank parents specifically and guardians for bringing your children to rehearsals, making sure they're in class on time, helping them with lines, all that stuff to make the show possible. I, of course, thank the cast for being so amazing. They're such wonderful kids, both as performers and just as people. It's been such a pleasure to work with them over the last couple of months. And last but not least, certainly not least, I would like to thank all our volunteers today. We have high school helpers, other cast helpers today. We have people helping with lights. Show would not be possible without them. And certainly, last but not least, yeah, let's do a round of applause. I have to send a personal thank you to Anne Raygrass, the founder of Actors She's been so wonderful and supportive and has been incredibly helpful throughout this entire process, so thank you, Anne. And now, without further ado, let's begin Matilda.
right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Harry! Hang on. Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not one of her 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Ew. Stop scaring your mom with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories. Harry, it's not none of her girls for your thinking. I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal in my life, and I have to listen to this? What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. Now I have to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening. But I'm going to make us rich. How rich? Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair, listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Thank heavens Michael has inherited his old man brain. Hey, son? Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you shall earn it. I shall spend it, but I shall not enjoy it because of the despicable way you have spoken to me tonight. This is your fault with your stupid books and your stupid rating.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your head is just Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics. Throwing the hammer. Whoosh. Imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now get off to bed, you little... Wait. Bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that one's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on your chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're told you can do a lot, you mustn't let people think like it'll stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. When nobody else is gonna put it right for me, nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets hair tonic for men. Yep.
Your hat, it's green. My hat's green! Did you do that?
Maybe you used some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man. My hair, my lovely hair. I've got my deal today. The Russians, what am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
what?
You can pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's alone, eh?
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in that school, the better.
Aw.
I have to go.
Should I go now?
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be proud to have a girl as clever as you. Do you tell them stories like you tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people will come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for one another. Which was so deep that it was said cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house. And although they loved each other, they were sad. We have everything, but the one thing, we do not have a child. Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. So they decided to perform the most incredible feat ever known to man. It's called the Burning Woman Hurling Through the Air. With dynamite in her hair, over sharps and spiky objects, caught by the man, locked in the cave. It's the dangerous feat ever known to man. It's our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school,
My mommy says I'm a miracle. Mom says I'm an angel. So you think you're able to survive this mess by being Dad said I love the alphabet.
The alphabet. You guys gotta listen, kids.
If you're able to ride this earth, might be you learn the words that you see. The sacred tragedy. And even if I couldn't teach them effort, you're wasting energy. Cause your life has no ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I was trapped inside this cage. Rages, this prison cell. The time I can't remember. Before my life had ended. Before happy days were over. This war heard the pealing of the bell. Unless you want to I'll teach you a thing or two. You live here, and everyone is scared of stuff. And learn to find you, don't you stay on trouble and learn to be extremely careful. Why? Here was it. Just you and me. Good morning, class.
I am Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day of school. Now, can anybody read this?
Ooh, pick me.
Nigel? Very well, Nigel. We better leave it there. We don't want you to burst blood vessels on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you could read words.
Well, need to learn to read words so that I can read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance at books.
Have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
How many books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic. Just not.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue, get on with it.
Well, Miss Trunchbull, there's in my class a girl named Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Mr. Harrim, who owns Worm Motors. Excellent men. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
I don't think Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey? Babum est magnetum. Babum est magnetum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb on my desk this morning. I'll have him for that. Thank you for suggesting it. No, but Miss Trunchbull, I didn't. Nonsense. Matilda, what would... It is my opinion that the little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds. We can't just place her with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? And what about the rules, Miss Honey? The rules? I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rule. An exception to the rule in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squits to toe the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't use happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, Jenny! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. I require just one simple rule to a hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get that! It's my intention to help you, girl, whether you like it or not.
Whoa.
Stupid question asking Russians. Oh, don't tell me, little Rich. They took one look on the mileage of the first car and said these cars were knackered. I said the mileage on these cars was so high, it must have been a manufacturing mistake. So you lied. Of course I lied. And they didn't believe you. Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got hair. And what's this? Another stinking book? What's wrong with the telly? No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you... Here's what I think of your lovely. You showed the brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Bertolt. Now get out of here, you little... Now get to bed, you little stinkworm. Do we have any super glue? In the cupboard. And while you're at it, stick that stupid book to your stupid head.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl. Matilda, do all those veins in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt. All squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Well, I better hang around just in case they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Mommy though, and I think it's probably for the best if we're best friends. Hide me, hide me! Somebody poured a whole can of treacle into Trunchbull's chair. Somebody said it was me. Now she's after me. That's not fair. Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you're guilty, you're squished. They're saying she's gonna put me in choky. What? What's choky? They say it's a cupboard in her office she throws children into. It's filled with nails, spikes, and bits of broken glass. Place if you're sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood. And even if you might not to sit, and even if you could, there are nails at the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see a squat at the end of your nose. When you scream in your head, the sound came out. If the scream in your head, you could reach your mouth. Alright, when did this happen? About 20 minutes ago. Why? She's coming! You better hide! Quick, lasers! Please don't tell her where I am, Matilda. She'll now! Where is the maggot known as Nigel? He's under there. Over those coats. Under those coats. Wait. Where he's been for the last hour. I just to make sure I'm what? An hour? Oh yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under those coats for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we? Definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed with me.
Oh, is it time for school yet, Mom? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thrift.
Yes, Miss. What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says it makes me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit.
Ah!
You? What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you just got yourself in very big trouble.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Wow.
Who is it? It's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh well, come if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao. Parle Italiano? Bene?
Who's this babe?
You know what? Interruptions due to my energy flash.
What do you want, Miss Chutney?
Well, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class. Children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, let's stop her from reading then. Lord knows we tried.
I'm in the zone, though. I can feel my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm on favor of girls getting out clever pants, Miss Hussy. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you. Look at me. You choose books. I choose looks. Good day.
Jenny. Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march and never get no piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight the instead she found the that's so weak. Now the door closes and Jenny's outside. And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and knew nothing better but to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over sharp and spiky objects, caught by the man, locked in the cage, has been canceled. No, canceled, because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day or off to prison you both shall go. No, what happens next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, I shall bring a selections of books. You could sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, I will try my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that's the biggest hug in the world. You're going to squeeze all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, the church ball?
Aha, so you do admit it, do you?
And they let this church ball.
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a little separate into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for a little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really definitely sort of wrong to think about it early enough. Maybe that I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. The Trunchbull's cake was so good that I had scoffed it down too quick. Now it's beginning to fight back. See?
I'd do anything. You are a crook, you are a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted from the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and I'm very sorry about it.
Oh, as long as you enjoy the cake, that's the main thing.
Is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did.
Wonderful, marvelous. Gives me a warm glow in my lower intents. Oh, cook. What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I tell you, wonderful, and criminals like you aren't full until you have eaten the entire cake. But no buts. Eat.
But Miss Trunchbull, he can't eat all of that. He's gonna get sick.
He should have thought of that before he started to steal my cake.
Bruce, 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 Bruce,
Sorry, Miss Trunchbull. I got a little cake. Oh, it's all right, Jane. We all get a little carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come on, Bogtrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention that was the first part of your punishment, and there's the second part, and the second part is choky.
What? No, please, Miss Trunchbull, you can't.
Do you think I was letting myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am? A weakling, an idiot, you?
That's not right.
We will now be taking a short intermission. Thank you.
Everybody say hi to her. Oh, sorry. Hi, Jackie. Don't get up. I had to come and say hi to Margaret and Bob. But stay in your seat. No, I knew she was going to do it. She has like such an like a strong woman, right? You haven't seen her since in so long. That's Mrs. Fosh. Are you serious? Ages in the second grade. She's 7. And then we have a 2-year-old at home. 2.5. So yeah. Okay, we're running to the back. I had to say hello. Okay, thanks for being here. We will see you. Thank you. It's so funny. And then they're like this. Oh my God.
Matilda, thank God you're here. I'm dying for the next part of the story. I haven't slept a wink.
Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that have ever been performed, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss. Ma, we have done this 1,000 times. First, I escaped from the cage. Lean out, catch with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on her specially designed dress before it reaches the dynamite and blows your head off.
Ah, sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharp and spiky object. Suddenly, the padlock pinged open. The huge chains fell away. The door flung open, and the escapologist reached out to grab his wife and the child. He grabs her hand, and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
Alright, so the story does have a happy ending.
No.
No.
Suddenly, the escapologists just touched too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She is what we all ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda. Things can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind. Daddy never blamed the evil sisters for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel as a little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret. The escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
Oh yes, of course. I better go.
I'll be too me in my triumph. Let's go. Not you, boy. 155 old bangs on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't possibly make the each one drive backwards, could I? Backwards! Beautiful. When suddenly I had the most genius idea on earth. Using my most genius mind, I grabbed the drill and attached it to the speedometer and whacked it into reverse. Backwards! Exactly! Within a few minutes later, I have reduced the mileage to practically nothing. Versions are nocturnal. I saw my program.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Wait, I forgot the version.
That's okay.
I forgot the money.
Give me the money, Blake.
And work. Francisco, now be able to forward a dump vote all day long.
But they trusted you and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you? Do you know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to go down to that school and tell your teacher you are never allowed to be let in again.
What? No.
And if you are, I'll have her fired and you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man. Now go to your room, you nasty little creep. Backwards.
The ex-college's daughters suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
Little creep.
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. Have I been so wrapped up in my grief that I've forgotten the one thing that matters to us most? I love you so much. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you. But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the evil acrobats. Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her. But that was the last ever saw of her father. this is because of you, Miss Honey. You are pathetic. You are a weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little newt. You did this, you vile, repulsive, malicious, little sinner. Stop! Leave her alone, you big fat bully! How dare you? You are not fit in this school. You are apt to be in prison. I shall put you in the deepest, dankiest, darkest prison. I shall have you strapped out with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall. Have you ever wondered what I have about tell when I say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind have bitten. These stories are legitimately written, and everyone shouts like these scenes are like shouting. This noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they stopped. My dad and my mom and the telly and the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but this noise comes and the anger is light, and it's burning inside me, usually faint. What is it today? And the end is shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And the people around me, their mouths are still moving. The words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Into the eye of the storm. I tell you what, there is no length I shall not go, no punishment I shall not do, no. I got a new. It's heading north. I got a new, my nigga. Well, that was interesting. We better all leave while we still can. Matilda? Lunch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange? No. But would you fancy a nice cup of tea? think it is, this thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend I know, Matilda, but I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room for all my brain, so they have to squish out through my eyes?
No, but yes, something like that. I met your mother the other day. She's interesting. What about your father? Is he happy to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm very proud of a daughter as clever as... That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I'm very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't. But I'm poor because of other reasons.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was so kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my lethal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you could ever have imagined. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for all those years of looking after me. She said I had to pay her back every penny. And she presented me with a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he just do that? Just give her his house?
I don't believe that. Just like I don't believe that he killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think he did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
Well, I can't pretend. I can't say. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic.
Let's go to the police.
But we can't. We have no evidence. And my aunt is a very much respected...
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss
Principal?
Yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test, and any person who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Choky. Who are you looking at?
You.
You. Oh, now let me see. Spell Newt. Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt. What? Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching. You. Turn around. Stand up, turn around, and spell the thing that you are. Revolting.
Revolted. R-C-V-O-L-T-I-N-G.
You're cheating.
No, she's not. I've just taught them with love and respect and patience.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, madam? And you know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell amychelacamanoceptirosis.
But you can't. That's not even a word. You just made it up.
Spell or go to Choky, and I shall warn you, it has silent letters. A, M, C,
chokey. Cat. C-A-F. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in chokey too. Dog. D-Y-E-P. You have to put me in chokey. What? No. What's happening? You can't put us all in chokey. Banana. G-C-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-E-N-F-R-E-D-N-Y. Table. X-A-B-L-F. Emmy. Revolting.
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 You have to put me in chokey too, miss. You can't put us all in chokey. Come on now, maggots. Do you think I haven't think of that? I have chokeys for each and every one of you. The board, it's moving.
Agatha Chuckle. This is madness. Give my Jenny back at the house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me. Run, 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 run.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for right to be living on me. Never again till we was found. Never again we bullied out. Never again that's just a mama who says I'm here. A few days later, I received a letter that said my parents had brought up and that I was the new proud owner of the beautiful house once owned by one Agatha Shunchel.
It was never seen again. The chokies were immediately destroyed, and the new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey. It was often said that was the best school in all the land. Matilda was no longer able to move things with her eyes. She said because she no longer had a need for superpowers. Wait, is it powers? No. Ever and never coming back.
Spain, but why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia. They're here! Hide! Where is your father?
He's...
I don't know. That Wormwood is a very stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, but I'm afraid my father's quite rude and very, very
food. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards. Backwards! I could have one of my friends teach your father manners. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid but not so rude. What do you say?
That is a very tempting offer.
But I think I have enough of it. Your father is very, very lucky that he was his daughter. Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
I would take care of Matilda with love and respect, and I would pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter.
Well, do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And do you want to look after her?
Yeah.
Well, since we are a bit short on room, then yes.
Thank you.
And Rodolfo!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And Miss Honey hugged back.
up? How are you? Thanks for coming. So nice for doing it. It was cute. Matilda was amazing.
I didn't have that
It's really nice to see you guys.
Charlie, thanks for coming. I took videos of the